Hey Pure Logic Gaming viewers, my name is Foulge and I'm here to bring you a regular domination match on Invasion. And I'll be using the TAR 21 Silenced, and my perks are Scavenger Pro, Lightweight Pro and Ninja Pro. And to actually talk about my perk setup, I'm using Lightweight Pro instead of Stopping Power because the TAR 21 is a beast of a gun, and in my opinion it's probably the best all around assault rifle in the game. Because you can use this gun at pretty much any sort of range. It's really good at long range, and at close range it's an absolute monster because it has one of the smallest hip fire spreads. So you can just literally hip fire with this gun as if it's an SMG and take people out. And that's pretty much why you'll see a lot of YouTube commentators use this gun. The obvious one that comes to mind really is C-Nanners, and he loves this gun to death, and you'll see many videos of him using it. I mean, he uses it to the extent that's a borderline fetish, but yeah, anyway, it's a really powerful gun. It kills in only a few bullets, I think like 2 with Stopping Power. So like the Scar and the TAR is probably the 2 most powerful assault rifles, plus the TAR 21 has a really fast fire rate. But Infinity Ward tried, I emphasize this, tried to balance all the guns in the game by, doing certain things with it. For example, the ACR, it's really fast fire rate and literally no recoil. However, it's quite weak damage, so at close range quarters it might be a problem. The Scar H is really powerful, has no recoil really, but it has a very small small clip size. And the TAR 21, as I said, it's really powerful. It's really fast fire rate, but it does have probably, apart from the F2000 and maybe the AK, it has quite a bit of recoil on it. But the recoil on this gun is really not that bad, and it's really manageable as long as you burst fire, which is hold the trigger down for a few seconds, release, then hold it down for a few more seconds and release. And right here I'm trying to capture B because I see that we're losing and I hate to lose the game, so yeah, I capture the flag like a team player, and I'm trying at the moment to spawn trap him at A because I've got air support on and my Killstreaks are the 7, 9, 11, Harriers, Pavelow and Chopper Gunner. So if I do get my Chopper Gunner, I really want them to be spawning at A so I can just anally butt rate them with my Killstreaks. And I'm using Lightweight Pro on this instead of like Stopping Power because I know I should have said this a while back, but it really doesn't need Stopping Power because it's just so powerful and has a fast fire rate. And I'm only using Lightweight Pro for challenge purposes because I was trying to do like 250 miles sprinting with it. But I actually recommend you use something like perhaps Cold Blooded because the silencer reduces the recoil in my opinion, and when you have Cold Blooded on, it just makes you, silencer, Cold Blooded is a really good combination, makes you a little more stealthy. And as you can see here, I'm not actually like killing many people at the moment. I'm like moving around the map, but I'm not seeming to find anyone. And the problem with normal domination, I find, or any normal game really, 6v6, is that it's just too slow paced in my opinion. Unless it's like captured a flag or something, a really objective based game like that. But 6v6 on these maps are I just think not enough people, so that's why I play ground war primarily at this point. I mean, like in Call of Duty 4 I used to always play 6v6 because the maps were so much more smaller, but these maps are huge and it does take a long time to get around the maps without marathon. So I use what do I call it, I normally play ground war. And I've actually uploaded a game previous to this on this channel, which was my 54 kill streak. And I said that I got my 54 kill streak on the first day of recording this, and the same goes with this game. And actually I'm going to upload soon the game straight after this, which I think I go 56 for 2 in the game straight after this with the same people. But yeah, a lot of people complained of my 54 kill streak, and probably in this video that I was playing against absolute noobs. And I will admit that I was playing against some really crap people, but I can't really help my opponents that I get put with. And like I said, this is actually a really old gameplay and it's recorded back in January. So yeah, all these people are probably Christmas noobs who just got the game at Christmas, so but if it is really a big deal that I'm playing against noobs, I have plenty of games on my channel where I'm actually playing against semi-decent people, with like 5th prestige, 6th prestige, or whatever, and I get really lucky there. And at the moment I'm just kind of trying to lock down B and defend it. And I like to give a few like tips and stuff in my videos. And actually talking about tips and stuff, I'm actually in the summer, after my exams in the summer holidays, I'm going to be doing short little videos of where I go through every single basic first-person shooter tips, not just for Modern Warfare 2, but for any Call of Duty series. And you can just apply. Oh, get my death there. That's unfortunate he killed me, because he's going to regret that, because I'm going to call him my chopper gunner now. But yeah, I'm going to do a series where it's like maybe going to private matches to show you these basic tips, like for example drop shotting, using cover, how to move around the map cautiously without getting shot, you know, trying to minimize the chance of you dying, and that should really help you improve the game. But yeah, for tips wise, you always want to establish map control in this game, because in Domination you want to spawn trap them on one flag, and most of the time you want the B flag and the flag that you spawn at, or one of the other flags, you know, C or A. And if I was trying to spawn trap them at A, you have to capture B, and to capture B on most maps, you can't just, it's very hard to just run out there at the start of the match and cap it unless you all go there and quickly capture the flag. So what you need to do is establish map control, and I'm not sure if any of you play sport or something, but like for example in rugby you have to like go beyond the game line, and when I say that, it's like for example if I wanted to capture B, I have to go beyond B and, you know, push them back into their spawn by establishing map control and killing the enemies over and over again. And when you push them back into their original spawn, that means they're further away from the B flag where they're spawning at, and that just allows you and your team to move up and capture B successfully. And sorry if I'm talking a bit quickly in this video, but I've just had some coffee, so you know I'm a bit caffeine hyper. So as you can see, I'm trying to capture the A flag now, because I see that I've captured B as soon as I move away from it. And you know, you may say that I was playing against absolute noobs, but to be fair, most of the people in this lobby were pretty damn bad, so I also had bad players on my team who weren't able to, you know, secure a flag by themselves. And this is what really annoys me in this particular game, is like I've just moved away from B to go capture A, and as soon as I do that, we've already lost B, and now we've lost C again. So yeah, so I'm making my way over to the B flag here, and I'm just trying to lock it down again. And I take my AA-12, which is probably I wouldn't say the most overpowered secondary, but it's, okay, maybe it is, but it's the best secondary in my opinion in the whole game, and I highly recommend it, especially with extended mags. And some people may say that's cheap, but you know, it's really good for clearing out flags, and it's better than having like, what is it, maybe a thumper or something like that as your secondary. So yeah. And talking about my channel and stuff, I just want to do a brief talk about what I'm going to be uploading to my channel soon, and I've already talked about that like little series on how to improve your game and stuff. But I also do at the moment live commentaries, which is I basically, you know, play a game and do commentary over it as I'm playing it. And normally at the moment I'm doing nuke setup, so I'll be like put the nuke setup on and just try and get a nuke in that game whilst commentating it. And for the most part it normally works out okay, but sometimes I do pretty damn, I wouldn't say I do extremely badly, but it doesn't always go my way, and people seem to like that, because when I do badly you hear a lot of profanity from me, and you hear me have a little nerd rage, and yeah, and people seem to like me cussing and swearing and all that, and getting pissed off by being commanded, YouTubed, and yeah. Also, I personally like doing live commentaries because it's easier for me to do them than actually, you know, get a gameplay and commentate it. Plus, it's really exciting to be honest, because you really don't know how well you're going to do. Like, I could be having an AC-130 and you're like, yeah, I'm going to get the nuke, and then all of a sudden I get shot down and I'm on 19 kill streak. I have to get 6 kills with my gun, and I've actually had several live commentaries recorded where I get to 24 kills and I'm really getting a bit arrogant, and then all of a sudden I'm talking and I'm not really paying attention because I'm commentating, and I get like knifed in the back or something, and my reactions are pretty damn hilarious. Anyways, I get my Harriers here again, and oh yeah, by the way, I wouldn't really recommend using the 7911 with the chopper gunner, because if you're using the Pavelow, once your Pavelow's in the sky, you can't call in chopper gunner because you can't call in 2 helicopters. So I recommend using the Harriers, Pavelow, and AC-130 if you're going to use this setup. And it's a good setup because the Killstreaks get you so many kills, but like I say, it's high risk, but it gives you a really big high reward. And I get my second chopper gunner here, but unfortunately I don't get to call it in this game because my Pavelow's in the sky, and that actually happens in the second game straight after this, which you'll probably see sometime next week. Anyways, it's winded down this commentary and the gameplay, so I really do hope you guys enjoyed, and if you want to see more gameplay from me in the future, I think a link to my channel will be posted in the description below. And if you have any questions or anything like that, just feel free to PM me on YouTube, which is Master Foulge. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. The final score is 51 kills and 3 deaths. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.